I just saw outside the game. They're on their bikes.
That's the whole thing.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That sound right? No. Huh, okay. I'll double check it. Yeah, I don't think so. And are we tracking anything on the monitor? Okay, cool. I'll check it out. All right, thank you.
Let me know what you need.
You take yours first.
I'll walk around.
You take yours first. Nice photographer here. At least the first time somebody said, somebody for the first time in my life said, you.
Hey. We all gotta walk around.
I'm kidding, but it would just be like, I don't like this, like, it would just be like annoying to rush over you, especially when it's like hip hop. I want it to be something president. I might scoot up actually. I can spill the beans. Do you have a remote control camera or whatever? I mean, like, when we get going, you can feel free to do that.
I think it's
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Oh, really?
There you go. Victor is not going to be, he just locked that down, so hopefully.
Oh, he's not over here?
No.
Come on, Victor.
He's up there, he's got to run that camera.
He's relaxed.
Huh? Hopefully not. Just one.
I really don't like it. It's like just that, but track all the intensity.
Hey, so on the steel,
If they tell us it's going to track a lot of intensity,
I think
I don't think it's going to track a lot of intensity. It sounds like damn if you do, damn
It's a beautiful place.
Weather's nice.
Look at the bright side.
Look at the bright side.
Good Friday.
I saw a lot of security presence outside, so like, I wonder if they do a stretch, walk the stretch, shut that down. But yeah, we're all the motorcycles out there, so I'm kind of wondering if is there someone in town? What is it for everybody else? That would be nice. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be someone over there.
You got stuff all on your
This result.
on your sleeve over here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's all over the wall. I'm a mess today.
Thank you. Are you gonna be there? Yeah. It's the wind, that wind on it. Yeah.
I know. There's a lot of space back in here.
What's up, Vince? No, I'm not making much money.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I was going to beat you to something I can't think about this.
I was here that day, but I wasn't in
You were fine.
He said it pretty funny.
I
He got shot out of a cannon.
Okay. So I found it, and yeah.
Okay. In there?
Oh, yours.
A little dab will do ya.
Too much. Now you gotta learn all over again.
Yep. Damn, this is fucking
That
tough.
crazy glue? Oh, glue.
Sun glue.
So
Got some gaff tape.
Sharpie. Oven's right.
Dry in like 10 seconds.
For someone to wear that with
Crazy glue? Hell yeah. Super well. So.
Alright.
Alright.
No, I wasn't.
No, I just pulled it out. We need to clean. We need to clean it. Okay. Alright, thanks guys.
we had camera fall. Did the camera fall?
Got my capital pets today.
Camera back there. And
I never did say like I never go to get around recess. Do you have parking for Capital?
no. Well,
It's my parking AC basically. I'm at the White House most days, so it's like I have to be over there anyway.
They show up.
But if I'm at Capital, oh, here? I usually just park on Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
You know, staying outside. I've kind of gamed the system where like I'll pay on the actual thing, get a ticket, put it on my window, and then like I'll set an alarm, and then I'll use my phone for the next 2 hours. So I get like 4 hours here. But some of the parking over there, you can get like at a certain time it opens up for like 5-6 hours. You can pay for it. Every day, I figure it out somehow, some way. Or if I just like here all day, all morning, just garage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most of
What is it? Oh yeah. Is it? Do they not usually have the website?
those are always up there. It's just like between
Over there?
This is my anything that has
Fish islands and
oh yeah.
I think super round.
food can whoever you get it. So you gotta shoot.
I'm sorry. So this line was it? I'm actually the devil. That's what's here.
Yeah.
Whoever gets, whoever's
The
full.
rotation is the pool.
I mean, or the stands instead of versus having like.
Oh, we could do that, but it's up to
Yeah, that's how I do it. And so it's kind of like make it easier for to make sure they get all.
because everybody gets the pool.
So they should, I don't think that's
Producing like,
Yeah,
I don't worry about the White House today. My guy's radio.
Right.
He can't play TV today.
That's what hard that right
This
here.
gets after he's going like
20
you're
feet.
going to the White House.
I think that was just easier. So,
Yeah, I mean,
And then you go home.
I did a stand-up at the Department of Justice earlier with another reporter.
Something we ought to talk to ourselves about.
Cruise control for a nice calm day, and then never mind.
Yeah, that's how you actually
I know. I must have said something.
pretty well. I think I'm not sure about people like I don't know if because it's further out. They can get more people to join.
Well, over here,
Very like.
actually, I like this.
I mean, I do know like I.
But then I haven't had to experience everybody's on top of it.
Yeah, like I can't get.
The 2 rows after the sign. Yeah, after the 3rd row. I got dead from all the times I set my head in those.
Brandon, he gets that tall.
Yeah, that's better. That works, you know, it doesn't mess it up.
I mean, pretty special to me. She's special. I really don't, you know. But, yeah, that's
I know the internet.
She's so much more salty than these things. I mean, in our chain, it's like,
Some is why I carry it, why everyone like that one.
Huh? Give it a warm.
No one's using that box either, so you, for any reason.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm using this one.
Yes, sir, there is a little screw.
Yeah, because the
Lean up against the bulletproof glass. I know it. Yeah. Oh,
Something else.
they're making it now. Hopefully they make it now.
Funny enough, I sat next to him on plane 2 once, and I recognized him. I got the bills. Well, I run into all of you guys apparently. But anyways, I talked to him for a while. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's Sir, how are you? Been a while. How's life?
You look good. Good.
I'm surprised there's not more people back here.
Were you not expecting that?
Although someone might have looked at this camera. Oh, Victor. Oh, he's in the back. You can use that camera.
I know.
I can't miss your shot.
I know. That's my mission.
Good.
Special guest.
Down in front. Sir, down in front. Who's that?
I saw that. Here we go. There we go. Thank you.
Little on-off switch.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Yes.
It's your camera.
Don't sell it.
Oh, you know what it is?
Okay.
Smart. I mean, a lot of them are. Yeah. Some of them, they hear more. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's like daily call. Some of these things.
I thought that was you guys.
Turn on the.
I've heard one of these special speculation, but I have never.
That's Steve here.
I mean, special.
Crickets. Well, you know what I mean. It wasn't as pretty. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to get into what I can do, I can just literally come right down here, let you hop in there. Something like that.
If you're comfortable with that, I don't want to like push you all the way to
Right. The only thing is exit. I'm gonna think you just go wide. You just gotta make we got to switch it. Almost bigger. I'm gonna just go right here. Once you get the shot.
Appreciate it. I'll be
Oh, do you know what it's at? How are you? Okay, thanks.
Alright?
And then afterwards, let's go. Yeah, they're not there by
Maybe the only one who has some good pictures from back here. Think about it. And me and Tyler with his iPhone. Yeah, he likes head on anyway. He needs it. Oh, really? This is your first drinking for chocolates? Yeah, that's something else going on. The smile right there. I got a good shot at him from up here. I'm just here just in case he gets a question, basically. That's my main concern. That's what I really want to get. Just to prove that we work. We get questions from Karoline quite a bit. Almost every other already. That's why wires. The wiring, right? Very fancy wiring case. He is okay on the side. Doesn't the E slide now? White House is really big.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's air or something. I noticed it when I was here the other day.
There's a closet
It's
back there.
gas. Black gas.
There's a closet back there.
Is there?
There's a closet.
Can we go hang out?
Oh, not that big.
Can I put my coat in there?
You can. You can't take it.
Sam, you actually can put your coat in there.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
You know, Bon Chon is all those little dishes are served.
Yeah.
It's like not working good. Plan obsolescence, so would you buy a new iPhone? Update your phone, gotta buy a new one. I thought they got sued or something over it. Every single time you update your phone, it just slows it down, like makes something not work. That's what they tell you. You're vulnerable to a hack.
Yeah, like, that's all they had to do. Yeah, that's all they had to do. They'd be happy. I don't know. I don't know how many people file on remember, it used to be, you go do the features of the long card on the long line of the post office on tax. That used to be a regular feature. Regular features. Tax day. Yeah, Wall Street, yeah. South Capitol before they built the stadium. This stadium was first gas station. South Capitol.
Try to get the wide video of the walking in. The wide iPhone video.
Wait for SUV to pull out. Picture of the gas line.
They're actually
And that was the afternoon. Light was perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. So we're always looking for good because we had the afternoon light was golden, the golden light on the gas side. That's gas. Go to.
Hey, New York. Hi. Mark. I don't have my stick mic. That's why you hear me off mic.
It's underneath. It's underneath you.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Hi, here I am. Check that. Okay.
That was the second one too.
I'm turning you guys off now.
See, the white stool. There's a second one underneath you, I think.
Yeah, it's
I
on
think
your,
that's
it's on your right side.
on that white stool underneath you.
It's on your right side.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, this is me. Is that better? Thank you.
Yeah. Way better.
Gabe, you have the same thing under your chair. There's a lavalier if you want, and a stick.
Your Saudi Arabia cable.
Italy, I mean, Saudi Arabia.
Look at that.
He's working with one
Did you match me trying to exit right now? No, I would just be 2 minutes. I'll climb up the window, bro. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Did it say with Karoline Leavitt?
Yeah.
With special guest?
Yeah.
Sounds like a concert lineup. Special guest.
Yeah, press briefing. By the White House press secretary Karoline Leavitt with a special guest.
Wording. It's all about wording, yes. They did not mention kickoff. Not too late. Please up. We can always hope. Yes.
push it over one way or the other, right?
Yeah. I just said I can hear you talking really loud, so that's pool camera. I'll shut up.
Pardon? Oh, I just so nice. I'll be alright. I'm like, it's still all over.
Trees look great.
Em uma carta enviada aos 193 estados, membros das Nações Unidas, a China e os Estados Unidos provocaram
Physically, yes. I can't capture it.
como alternativa. O Brasil é grande, por isso a regra é vieram depois do governo americano, essa visita daí projeto 144% ao do chinês. A Casa Branca informou que o aumento é resultado das ações que e que refere a Casa Branca informou que o aumento é resultado das ações retaliatórias da China, o que se refere a taxas de 145% já anunciadas em vários tarifas, que variam de 7,5% a 100% em produtos específicos, sem dar mais detalhes.
2 minutes until the briefing. 2 minutes until the briefing.
Now watch out, make a hole.
You make it back from my best friend?
So we're going to do this right?
Oh, you didn't start that.
Do you want me to take it?
Yeah.
This seat's for Chris.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
Good afternoon, everybody. President Trump campaigned on the promise to secure our homeland and deport violent alien criminals from our communities. That is why the American people overwhelmingly reelected him back to this office, and it's why the American people defeated the Democrat Party in devastating fashion. Today, we have officially learned Democrat officials still refuse to accept the will of the American people. Maryland Democrat Senator Chris Van Hollen rushed to Dulles Airport this morning to fly to El Salvador, potentially using taxpayer dollars, to demand the release of deported, illegal, alien MS-13 terrorists. The Democrats and the media in this room have continually and wrongly labeled Kilmar Abrego Garcia as a Maryland father. There is no Maryland father. Let me reiterate. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is an illegal alien, MS-13 gang member and foreign terrorist who was deported back to his home country. And when Kilmar Abrego Garcia was originally arrested, he was wearing a sweatshirt with rolls of money covering the ears, mouth, and eyes of presidents on various currency denominations. This is a known MS-13 gang symbol of hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Abrego Garcia was also arrested with two other well-known members of the vicious MS-13 gang. And two separate judges found that Abrego Garcia was a member of MS-13, and that finding has never been disputed. And just this morning, it was revealed through Maryland court documents that Abrego Garcia's wife petitioned for an order of protection against him for 2 instances of domestic violence in May of 2021. And here is the order right here. The court ordered that the respondent committed the following acts of abuse. Once in May of 2021, assault in any degree. And on May 4th of 2021, he punched and scratched his wife, ripped off her shirt, and grabbed and bruised her. This is from a court in Maryland. So not only are Democrats rushing to defend an illegal criminal foreign terrorist gang member, but also an apparent woman beater. To set all of that aside, the basic fact that he was illegally inside our country and had a lawful deportation order made him subject to removal back to his home country of El Salvador. And if he ever ends up back in the United States, he would immediately be deported again. Nothing will change the fact that Obrego Garcia will never be a Maryland father. He will never live in the United States of America again. And the United States Supreme Court ruled unanimously that the President of the United States and the Secretary of State could not be compelled to forcibly retrieve this citizen of El Salvador who is currently locked up in a maximum security prison in his home country due to his MS-13 membership. To remind the media and the Democrat Party, MS-13 are among the most vicious and dangerous individuals in this world. They pose a direct threat to the United States, El Salvador, and any other country who maintains basic law and order. MS-13 rapes innocent girls and women, runs sex trafficking operations, murders for sport, and terrorizes law-abiding people. That's why El Salvador President Bukele made it clear this week that he will not be releasing this MS-13 gang member from his prison. But that is not enough. All of that is not enough to stop the Democrat Party from their lies. The number one issue they are focused on right now is bringing back this illegal alien terrorist to America. But where are the Democrats applauding the fact that southern border crossings just hit a historic low? Where are the Democrats supporting our brave men and women of law enforcement who are putting their lives on the line every single day to arrest the violent illegal alien invaders that the previous administration allowed into our country? And where are the Democrats when innocent Americans are victimized by illegal criminals that Joe Biden let in? It's appalling and sad that Senator Van Hollen and the Democrats applauding his trip to El Salvador today are incapable of having any shred of common sense or empathy for their own constituents and our citizens. Nobody knows this more than the woman standing to my right, Patty Morin, whose beautiful daughter Rachel was brutally maimed and murdered at the hands of an illegal alien in August of 2023. Patty no longer has her daughter because of the failed Democrat Party's open border, and these are policies that President Trump is bringing an end to. Patty should not have to be here today, but she is, and we are grateful and we are honored for her willingness and her request to share her powerful story with the world. Thank you, Patty, for being here.
Thank you. A lot of you don't know the whole story about Rachel and about the crime that was committed against her. Even us, her family, we didn't know all the details. They kept most of it close to their chest, the detectives, because they didn't want to do anything to hurt the case. They wanted to keep the integrity of the case, so they kept everything close. I sat for the last 2 weeks in her trial, and we saw layer upon layer upon layer of evidence against the accused, an illegal immigrant from El Salvador. And the things that we thought, well, maybe this might have happened, we didn't know. But when we were at the trial, we got all the puzzle pieces. And I want to share some of those things with you. You know that Rachel's a 37-year-old mother. She has 5 children. We've walked the trail for the last 25 years that we've lived in Maryland. It's a safe place for our family. It's where we go to get a little bit of New England, because that's where we're from, New England. When she went on that trail that day, she was not planning on dying. She wasn't planning on walking to her death. She was planning on going to the grocery store with her girls afterwards. Victor Martinez, he waited for her. He waited for her to come closer. He saw her. He saw that there was nobody around. He attacked her. He dragged her 150 feet, blood gushing from her head. It left a 150-foot trail of her blood to the culverts, where he picked her up, he threw her against the wall of the tunnel, and he raped her. But before he did that, he stopped on that trail, and rocks, still stained with her blood, he used them to hammer her head against those rocks. They say at least 20 times they could count the cuts in her head. They said that when they did the autopsy, and I've seen the pictures, there's a 6-inch square in the back of her head where the skull is shattered the way that you would crush an eggshell in pieces. 3/4 of her brain hemorrhaged. Her right and left side of her face bashed in. Her beautiful face bashed in. Her head bashed in. Broken bones, fractures. He takes and he drags her some more. He drags her through the thorn bushes. She has all the scrapes and cuts on her body. There wasn't 1 inch of her body that didn't have some kind of injury, whether it's bruising, broken bones, contusions, the scratches. She had a fractured rib, fractured nose, fractured skull. And then he takes her into the tunnel and he picks her up. He throws her against the wall. Blood is gushing from her head. Her hair is soaked in blood. And they showed us pictures of her body against the wall, outlined. The blood outlined her body. And you could see where the blood ran down around her as he was raping her. And then he threw her down and raped her some more. And then he strangled her because he didn't want her to be able to live to tell the story. They said that when they did the autopsy on her neck, that one of the things they do is they open up the neck and they look to see how far the injury is. And they went all the way down as far as an injury is possible, hemorrhaging in the muscles because of how strong and violent the grip was around her. These are the kind of people that have no compulsion. Like, to them, this is nothing. And when he was sitting in the courtroom, he actually looked like he thought he was going to be set free. There was no remorse on his face at all. This person took my daughter so violently and so gruesomely and so graphically that they sealed the pictures, because I don't want my granddaughters to see these pictures. These are the kind of criminals President Trump wants to remove from our country. These are the kind of criminals that we need to remove from our country. We are American citizens. Why should we allow people like this, violent criminals that have no conscience at all, to murder our mothers, our sisters, our daughters? What? I don't understand why there's even any kind of problem with this. And it's not that it's political, like the left or the right, although I understand different parties have used it in the past. But we have to look at it as we are American citizens. We need to protect our families, our borders, our children. I don't care about politics. Well, I do, but I want to preserve life. And that's the only reason why I have taken and spoken about Rachel all this time. If you're a mother here in the room, can you imagine standing there alive? You're alive, and someone comes and puts their hands into your chest and rips out your heart? That's what it feels like. It feels like a part of you is being ripped out of you. You can't even describe the pain. Just like you can't describe to your husband what it feels like to carry a baby in your womb, or to feel those first kicks, or to know just intuitively if it's a boy or a girl. It's only a thing that a mother knows. Why are we not protecting the American citizens? It's just common sense. Why are we not protecting our children? And to have a senator from Maryland who didn't even acknowledge or barely acknowledged my daughter and the brutal death that she endured, leaving her 5 children without a mother and now a grandbaby without a grandmother, so that he can use my taxpayer money to fly to El Salvador to bring back someone that's not even an American citizen. Why does that person have more right than I do, or my daughter, or my grandchildren? I don't understand this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I just want to say that as a mother and as an American citizen, the president and our entire team, and I hope people in this room are grateful for your willingness to come here and your request to share your daughter's story. And I think the country hears you loud and clear. So thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Patty or for me? No?
I have a question.
No? Anybody? Okay. We'll see you all later. The president will be at his dinner later this evening. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Ms. Warren.
We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please,
I'm so sorry for your
loss.
thank you. Please tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Tell like how violent it really is. This is about protecting our children. It's more than just politics or votes or just anything. It's about national security, protecting Americans, protecting our children. Thank you. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Oh, I'm ready to cry.